Guys, so I'm back here in North Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada, and I want to give you an update of Dave's yard here that I shot exactly 2 years ago to this date in August of 2021. So it's now 2 years later, and there's been some changes, but we had two really cold winters in a row, which kind of wreaked havoc with a few plants of his and mine and everyone else's. But it's looking good, and there's been some changes, so I just want to show you guys what's happening here. This is Dave.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Last video I shot here, he was at work, and today he has a day off, so I'm lucky enough to have him give a tour because obviously he knows his garden best.
I do.
So yeah, where do you want to start? I mean,
let's start over here in this area, I guess. So these are those jubays that we got here from Cedar Rim.
Yeah.
You have one,
how old are these jubayas?
So these ones were planted pretty early. I'm not sure the original date. I was guessing, considering the growth rate, I don't know, I was guessing around 20 years.
Yeah, or more.
Yeah, or more. Because honestly, I have some seedlings in the back, and they're like, got to be 6 years old, and they're still so small.
Yeah,
so.
And then the winter wreaked a bit of havoc with these guys, and you can kind of see.
So this one recovered a bit slower, but he did better last year.
Yeah, you can see the growth is a little slowed down, but it's pushing out some nice healthy fronds, and looks good.
Not looking too bad. So we got the old rostradas everywhere.
Yeah, so
I think we have like 10 of them out front here. So.
Yucca rostrata is well known to do really well in this climate, and it doesn't mind the moisture at all for like the rain, the cold.
Amazingly, they do really well compared to what I was originally thinking when I was buying them. I thought we might be in trouble a little bit, but then I just started planting them out.
And they're not cheap, so you kind of want to know that you're buying something that's going to survive, right?
I grew from some seed here too, even. This one I grew from seed.
That one's from seed?
Yeah, and it's doing really well, so unprotected all winter too, even.
Beauty, and look how nice they look with the sun shining through them. They're just gorgeous, and you got some trackies there. There's a trachee in the back.
Gastruan wheelery behind there.
Sort of distillerian.
Sorry, yeah.
Wheelerai, yeah.
I'm going to be pronouncing many things
That's
wrong
okay.
today, so.
I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right either.
I'm the worst for that.
And this is a desert plant traditionally, but does well here too.
Yeah, amazingly no damage really, and it's never been protected. I think it's third winter now in the ground, unprotected. So, and here we got some datil peppers. I kind of planted some peppers and stuff around them.
Yeah, so let's just give it a little summary of how your garden has changed since 2 years ago. Yeah, what's different in terms of what you're growing?
In terms of different what I'm growing, so a couple years ago I was big into the yuccas and the palms, and the colder weather kind of got me on the page of just maybe things that are a bit more hardier. So yeah, yuccas, a lot of them are hardy yuccas, but it got to the point for me where I started throwing in a bit more food and fruit trees and getting into the edible stuff.
Yeah.
And kind of got big on that. So like we started this year, I got into some persimmon. I'll pronounce that one wrong for sure.
Yeah.
Persimmon
and that's a Asian fruit, right?
Fuyu.
Yeah.
So, that's one.
So I don't know if any of you guys grow persimmon, but Dave's got a few trees here, and they're really cold hardy, and they got a nice fruit on them. And look at the size of this yucca rostrata behind here.
This is the one it was probably about the size of this one when I got it.
Okay, stand next to that. I need some scale.
It's hard to see how big.
Look at the scale of that yucca.
It's pretty good, and
that's grown like crazy.
All the way down, it's green too, so that hasn't really taken any damage. We can see this is actually some damage from the last winter.
Yeah.
So it's grown out all that.
That's beautiful.
And it's just a few. I didn't cut them off. I just left it there, just kind of as a memory, I guess.
Yeah.
History, right?
Oh, it's beautiful. I love it.
This guy here, the Canary Island here, he's been doing really well.
So this Canary Island date palm.
So yeah, this guy got exposed to the cold temps this winter. It got hit with what, minus 11 or 12, I think they had around here. My temperature gauge isn't the greatest, but yeah, I had an umbrella on it and a heat cable, and the umbrella flew off and it got covered in snow. And so yeah, it was pretty much unprotected. The heat cable, I don't know how much it really did, but it definitely did get some moisture in the crown, and it recovered and threw all this out.
And these surprisingly do quite well in our climate here, which is rainy in the winter, and the last 3 winters has been cold.
That did actually even better, and I planted that one in September.
How cold did it get this winter? this last winter.
So,
Yeah, at your
I
property.
think the dip was about minus 12. I think it was.
So
on
minus
my gauge.
12, yeah.
That's
And then the
adding a
winter
little bit.
below got minus 15, didn't it, or something
That's what
close
they
to that?
say, but my
Yeah.
gauge kept saying around minus 11 or 12.
Okay.
But there might have been
Yeah.
a dip. I don't have the best
Yeah.
temperature thing,
Yeah.
so it's hard to say for sure exactly. But
Yeah.
yeah, I guess around minus 11 or 12. I think
Yeah.
we're down
Yeah.
around that area.
And then where are these tall these tall weeds?
Yeah, these small weeds. My son planted some corn seeds for fun here, and they just started taking off like crazy.
Wow.
So
So there's corn.
yeah, I don't even remember the variety. I think it's
Corn and
it's a
palms.
blue or glass gem corn, maybe one
Yeah.
of them. I can't remember which ones he planted there, but that's
Nice.
the first. But yeah, we just wanted to test it out and see, and it looks
Yeah.
like they're happy.
And you got some squash here
Yeah,
as
they're
well.
supposed to be candy roasters, but they got a seed mix up.
And check this big thing out here.
Yeah,
What's
we got a little pumpkin
that's
over
a
there.
giant pumpkin seed.
Yeah, giant pumpkin seed. The brie armados are doing really well. So this is the one that got
Amazing.
off that Southlands.
Yeah, that's Brea Armada.
Yeah, so these
And that
ones-
recovered quite a bit
yeah,
too, right? 'Cause-
Actually, this one still had some green leaves on it after that winter.
wow.
So usually everything got defoliates. I find really
Yeah.
after around minus 11.
And
everything
these
starts going-
fronds are huge. They're
Yeah,
bigger than
actually
mine, that's
really
for sure.
big ones, yeah.
Because I have one in a pot, I bought at the same time as yours,
Yeah,
and it's definitely not this big. So planting them out is the way to go if you can.
Totally, yeah. I find that with everything nowadays. Yeah, just
Yeah.
so much happier everything in the ground. And this one gets a bit of heat from the house and the wall there, which is
Yeah,
nice.
so there you got some more Rostrata, some Yucca rigida,
Yeah, yeah.
and
Vegeta,
another Distillerian.
Distillerian, that's a Longusum.
Okay,
And then the Wheelery again over there.
another
And
real.
those again, completely unprotected.
Yeah,
That one's been over pruned a bit, this one, but
that's all right. It looks kind of cool.
It's just getting in the way of the spikes.
Yeah,
So.
that's neat. And then you got some citrus here.
And we got a few citrus. This is a navel orange, and we had a huge orange on it. I just
Yeah.
actually ate it.
Oh, you
We
did?
made
Was
it
it
through
good?
The winter. Yeah, it was really good.
Oh, nice.
It was the size of a full orange on
Wow.
this little tree. It was like hanging over.
Wow,
So.
and then you got two others.
This is a strawberry guava. I gave you one. I
Oh,
think,
yeah,
and then
strawberry guava.
This thing took off this year
Yeah.
too. Pretty good. And then this
These
is
do
the
well in their
very
climate
long
too, and they're actually hardy to like -3 or -4.
one. Nice. Yeah,
So,
pretty hardy.
And lots of
Some
blooms on this
lemon
guy.
over here.
Yeah.
Over there, yeah, we got some yuzus, and that's the soursop.
Okay. So
That
yuzu and
one's definitely a tropical plant. It hates, I guess, anything below
it's
10
cold,
degrees.
right? Yeah. And then some sort of cycad here.
Yeah, it's a Ridley. I forget the name of this one. It's been a while. Yeah, Ridley or Vidley.
Reedeli.
Yeah, it's a Ridley. Pretty hardy one. I was big time into those a few years
Yeah.
ago, and then kind of faded a bit for me because
Yeah.
yeah, they're a bit of work.
And this guy?
This is the Peridou Bay.
Yeah.
That's the one we got off.
Beautiful.
Yeah, it's doing good. I guess it
happy.
doesn't. They're better in the ground too. This is
Peridou Bay,
probably
yeah.
one that I would like to put in the ground and get tested out when I
Yeah.
get a nice spot for it. It's definitely going to be happier in the ground. It'll put out a lot more growth and
Looks
stuff.
so awesome.
Kind of slow right now, but it's definitely
Reminds me of a
nice
coconut.
growth. Totally, yeah. Little
Yeah.
mini coconut. Yeah, they get big.
And then more
I'm curious to
Rostratus
see if
here.
It'll do okay in our climate one day. And then, yeah, this is that grew from seed. Nelsani.
Yeah.
Yeah, what's the name of that one?
And then that's another.
Another yucca back there. This is Sabo Minor, the one I got
Yeah.
actually we got from the spring. I ended up planting it.
Oh,
out.
there you go.
I had a needle palm here, and then actually, funny thing is, I always was thinking the needle palms would be the hardiest out of all the plants.
Yeah, and they're not.
But
Not when they're
at all.
small.
Yeah, when they're small.
Yeah, so we found that
it's
the
kinda
needle
cool.
palms, despite their reputation for taking the cold, they don't like the wet cold so much.
Yeah.
So the sable miners are clearly the winners for wet cold here in our climate.
Totally, yeah. That's what
Another
that's
Brahea
my
there.
protection. Yeah, this one's got a really nice color on it. In the
Beautiful,
sun, it really
very
comes
silver.
out.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's put out 7 or 8 fronds already this year, so that's doing better than last year.
What's this tree here?
This is another persimmon tree.
Another persimmon. Yeah.
For you.
This one's got really nice shiny
Yeah, this one here,
foliage.
a couple peppers added in. Apocalypse Scorpion there.
Yeah.
Sorry, Apocalypse. And then Daytil we
Man.
got here. I went
Did you
crazy.
tell your children not to try those?
Yeah,
Or?
yeah, no, they won't eat those. Yeah, definitely. And this is those
Can test it out on different-
Chitara hot pepper, the Agi one.
Okay.
A lot of cooks in the world are using these.
Yeah.
Over there we got another one that's actually got lots of the berries and coming in. They look like little berries, but they're little peppers.
Yeah.
You know. Supposedly they're
They're round,
the
right?
most expensive pepper in the world right
Wow.
here. Yeah.
better put a lock and key
I
around them.
know, eh?
And then this trackie here looks like it's kind of
Trackie, this one got
recovering,
beat
huh?
up. I think, yeah, because this area between the houses and the wind and stuff,
Yeah.
I don't know if it affects it much, but maybe in the ground too, because it's kind of like almost in a pot with the exposure
Right.
on that wall
Right.
in a way. So maybe that's why this one.
Yeah. So a
one
lot of
different
trachycarpus in the city suffered this last winter, and I guess it's a combination of the 3 winters in a row. But even very mature ones that are like 20, 25 feet suffered, and some of them died. So
yeah, it's hard. I guess maybe it depends on how well they got taken care of during the year.
Well, hopefully, with El Nino coming now, we're gonna have warmer winters, which I'm looking forward to. And
so then there we got the trackie there, the famous Indian one.
Okay, so that's
Manipur.
Manipur, yeah.
Don't mind my purslane. I eat that stuff.
Yeah.
It's healthy.
Good.
And then the old yucca here.
What kind of yucca is that?
That's the yucca. There's been a little controversy over it, but I think most of the varieties, the Gloriosa would have been nice if it was, but I guess it's a recurvifolia.
Recurvifolia, yeah. So you can kind of see with the curvature to the.
This one was cool because where it was planted
leaves.
before, it didn't really flower for a while, so
Yeah.
it gave a nice trunk. It was
And then it split.
And then it split three.
So when they flower yuccas, they usually split.
And there's, this one split
branch.
like big. The original 3 split, and now you can see those splits are splitting. And
Yeah.
that one's getting big.
Cool.
Sure.
And then on this side we have some more yuccas and another jubea.
Jubea.
So those two were bought at the same time.
Yeah, these two were planted at the same time. Bought big root balls, huge pots.
Yeah.
They took a bit of a beating. I was surprised these ones. And then we have one in the middle here that's done even better. This one was almost unprotected last winter.
And we don't know if this is a pure.
I don't know for sure, but I thought originally
be a
it was
hybrid.
mixed with a what was it, a queen? I was thinking just a queen mixed with like a jubea.
Yeah.
But now it's grown out a bit.
It's
I'm
kind of
just
showing
thinking
more,
showing more jubea, you know?
Yeah, it's got that twist to the fronds and then the little hooks on the another telltale sign. I don't know if this one's showing it, but they get little hooks on the end of the leaflets.
They got those little hooks.
This one doesn't seem to have it. So it's maybe
there's a little bit there.
Yeah.
A bit of a hook
It's maybe something different, but yeah.
So it's good. This one's done really well. I actually didn't protect it for a while. And then
maybe this one was grown from seed locally and the other two were grown in California in a greenhouse setting, which is where most jubea.
Exactly, I was just going to say that. Huge factor, I think. It's like getting a trachycarpus from California and planting it, and then compared to a local grown.
So that's the front yard, folks. Lots of stuff here. And then you got these rocks which help trap heat and radiate it out, which I'm sure helps. And then your exposure is pretty good too. You're facing south.
Yeah, this is full south here.
So there's the sun right there, and it travels all the way like that. So it's got great sun exposure.
Lots of sun here for sure.
Way more than my yard gets. Let's work our way towards the backyard.
This is the needle that survived. This one, so I guess you never know.
So that's the needle palm there.
This one, this one never spear pulled, so this one seems like one of the happier ones.
Well, the one you gave me is alive, but smaller than that. And it did spear pull one year,
Did it put out another?
It did,
it put another one out?
It put out another one, and it's also branching like this one, so.
Sweet.
So that's good.
I got a big one in the back of the pot. Huge one, actually, and I kept it kind of dry, and surprisingly enough, it spear pulled the center one, too.
Jeez.
It's crazy.
And then strawberry guava here, or pineapple guava.
Guavas here,
Feijoa.
Up there, you've got the loquat up there.
There's a loquat, and there's some sort of
that's a satsuma.
Satsuma, yeah.
And we got here. We have this is a kumquat.
Yeah.
Look, there's a little fruit on there, ripe on there.
Yeah, kumquat, nice.
And then calamodin.
So these are all cold hardy citrus.
And then we got the yuzu here. This one got a bit of a leaf issue.
Yuzu.
Actually, we had these were in the shed all winter, and I lost power for one of the
Okay.
nights too. So things took a bit of beating. Then what I do is I clean out the top of the pots and put a nice fresh compost, and then they start getting happy again.
And what's this guy here?
This is the mandarin, the Kishu mandarin.
Oh, Kishu mandarin.
Yeah,
Wow,
they
it's
like
just
these ones.
loaded.
This one
loaded
dropped
with...
its leaves for some reason, but then I gave it some nice. And
I find they're really hardy, those ones.
Yeah, really
even
hardy.
more so than satsumas.
Yeah, and then we got
another pineapple guava here.
Yuzu here.
Another yuzu. And then these are Another guava,
yeah,
Chilean guava,
Chilean
right?
guava.
Yeah, variegated.
They did flower little ones. They were just little guys, and I
Yeah.
just potted them this year. And
Yeah.
yeah, those were a pretty rare one to find, so I like those. And yeah, some of these flowers I grew from, a lot of the flowers I grew from seed out here too, and doing a lot of growing from seed for fun. Hybrid with a
Princeps, yeah. So we received a few of these from a local breeder. Waggy Princeps, Trachycarpus Princeps, and Pure Princeps, and Ananas Trachy, I think.
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
one of these might be that Bananas Trachy.
Yeah.
I think these ones were. They all got a
So we all have the same ones, and
similar
and it's
ones, but
kind of
they're-
exciting because the Princeps are beautiful, and
Yeah,
nobody has them around here.
no.
So
Surprisingly, these between the houses, it probably took a bit of heat from the houses.
Yeah.
That helped out. And
not much sun back here, but we'll see how they do. Yeah.
Give it a shot. Looks like they're doing some long fronds already on that one.
So this is the backyard. And where do you want to start?
Let's start over here. Oh, this is just a little pineapple we grew for fun with the kids.
Oh, cool.
So here we got some variegated ones. This
Pineapple.
is
Calmodon.
the variegated Calmodon, yeah.
Yeah. You
We
got me
a
one of
fruit in
those
there,
too,
right?
and it looks exactly like that with the same size fruit.
Nice. I ate one
Yeah.
just recently. It was actually
Yeah.
pretty good. So yeah, here's all those Sable Minor. that we
Beautiful, beautiful
planted.
sable miners. These ones make me so jealous because they're beautiful, big. They're so hardy. You don't protect these at all, right?
Not at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
These stay completely unprotected.
And they're flowering.
These were planted probably 4 or 5 years ago. Huh? It's about,
Yeah.
about 20.
But you got them pretty big.
I got
also,
them pretty
right?
good with
Yeah.
the same size as those other ones in
Yeah.
the pots.
Yeah.
But yeah, they've definitely taken some size, and they all flower every year, and they get seed, but they don't really get
Amazing.
ripe the seeds usually in
Yeah.
time.
And then look at this
That's what
big,
these
big
cool.
bad boy here, the Cycas revoluta.
Yeah, this guy collector grew this one locally.
Let's put
You
some
can see
size
it's a
to
pretty,
it. Yeah.
pretty big one over here.
Huge.
Yeah, oh, it's a beauty. Another one I
Huge
gotta
for our
deal with
standards.
For the winter a bit, but
Yeah.
this one is worth it, I guess. It's pretty
Wow.
cool.
You got a pretty good deal too, I heard.
Yeah, I did.
I messaged him right after asking if he has another one. He said, no, I'm keeping that one. So you bastard.
Actually, I didn't even know he had a third one.
Yeah, he has another one.
Yeah, 'cause he sold one, and then I guess,
Hey, look at all the flowers on
look at that,
these
somebody stole
sables.
a cucumber.
Oh yeah, rats. Another citrus here.
Spot. Yeah, this is the variegated kumquat actually.
Oh, cool.
Variegated, but it's not
A little-
showing a lot
little
of it.
variegated.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But this thing's exploding ever since I put the compost.
Yeah.
Just started getting happy again.
That's cool.
And I guess this time of year
You got some figs. Yeah.
Yeah, this is that black fig because you got me on the black.
Oh, right,
figs when I
right.
was at your place.
Yeah, yeah,
so
yeah.
So I bought one and.
Oh, they're
yeah,
so good. We're getting such a huge harvest of our black fig.
Nice. That's awesome.
And then cucumbers, yeah?
Yeah, we got cucumbers back here. So we got. They've all finished off mostly, but we grew a lot from seed here. This
Yeah.
one is Marketmore 76, Early Fortune, Dar, and Persian pickling. On the other side, we have Dragon's Egg,
And they're all over the
Sikkim.
shed too. Look at that.
Suyo Long, and a bunch. So yeah, here we got a candy roaster squash. We'll open the gate and I'll show you what a big one looks like here. These
So Dave's running out of space here. So he's planting up the neighborhood as well. So and behind in the alleyway, he's got more stuff.
So there's a candy roaster. These are
Oh my God.
really yummy.
Surprised no one's stolen it.
I know. Yeah, they get up
Wow.
10 pounds, 11 pounds. That thing's probably close to 10 pounds. And
Crazy.
it's getting ripe. Yeah, they're pretty cool, and they make a nice pumpkin bread
We
out
got a
of
little
them, so-
flower garden here with some gloriosa,
Yeah, we grew
variegated one.
this is a nice one for the pollinators. There is a palm back here that took a bit of a beating.
Oh yeah, that's a trachea.
That's a trachea.
Yeah.
Didn't get a lot of sun back here, and
Yeah,
planted him out unprotected, but he's alive, so that's
Yeah.
cool.
nice.
You know, these are dandelions. I grow a lot of them for food and
Oh really?
stuff. So this
Like the
is a
dandelions. You should come check out my lawn.
Italian Rosso.
My lawn's got a
Well,
lot
I grew
of.
4 different kinds of dandelions: Italian Rosso,
Yeah. Wow.
French, white, and pink. The white and pink I grow for the flowers.
And they
as
look
well.
pretty big.
Yeah, these are super healthy, and
Yeah.
you know, healthier than normal lettuce with
Wow.
lots of more nutrients than normal lettuce.
There you
a
go,
lot of them,
folks. More than just the weed.
so. Cucumbers are all matted, but you can see how the sikkims look. They get this brown color,
yeah.
and these cucumbers are pretty good.
Nice.
There's that one you can have.
All right, take that home.
Save a few seeds if you can.
And then you got a bucket full of palms here.
Yeah, this is that needle palm that the center died.
Oh, right.
It was in the trunk.
So this is a needle palm that the offshoots are alive, but not
Yeah,
the center.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm kind of bummed.
That's right.
It's
Still
in the
looks
back
kind of cool.
alley. Nobody stole it
It's
yet.
too bad you can't separate the offshoots
Yeah.
and grow them
that
as separate
would've been
palms,
nice.
like you can with a
separate them.
banana.
I'm kind of bummed that the center's dead. I've had a
Yeah.
couple of the blue shamrocks do
Yeah.
that too, and I'm just bummed like the center's dead. It's nice they
Right.
can still grow and they're still alive
Right.
and stuff, but
Let's go back in and see what else you got here. Oh, you got stuff on the other side.
Yeah.
Okay, let's show that stuff.
Well, this is Barry Alley.
I didn't know you planted up the other.
Yeah, Barry Alley's been going crazy here.
Wow. So this
nobody's done-
Berry Alley, he calls it.
Yeah, so we got the goji berries here. The kids always
Yeah.
love coming up
Yeah,
here. and
goji berry. I have a big one of
snacking
these,
on 'em.
and they've just been so prolific
Yeah,
this
this
year.
thing's awesome. You've been giving us berries over and over.
Yeah, yeah,
Yummy, yummy,
They're
super
really good.
food, good, healthy.
yeah. Sweet.
Honeyberry.
Honeyberries,
This is just a blueberry, Saskatoon berry. Slow
Saskatoon.
growers at first, but once they start getting there, they'll take
Yeah.
off and put off lots of honeyberry. A lot of
Or
the
honeyberries.
leaf damage on those ones. Not
Yeah.
sure what's up with those. I just planted those this year. This is elderberry, the ones they make the elderberry
Yeah,
for.
yeah.
This one didn't do too well, but this one over here.
Yeah, the black ones are
This
nice.
is nice, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like a red maple or
Yeah,
something like that, but yeah, they're really cool
Yeah.
looking.
Another
And this one
elderberry.
here just took off. I've already got 2 trays full of elderberries off
Wow.
this plant.
And you have to cook them, right, or else they're toxic.
You
Yeah.
get it good to cook them, dry them out, cook them up, and then
You-
mix them. I'm gonna make some elderberry soup
More
with
blueberries right there.
turmeric and cinnamon and stuff. Yeah, this is blueberry.
Yeah.
It's coming along.
Yes.
Another elderberry, but the variegated.
Elderberry.
This
Blueberry
one-
again.
This one's another Yasberry. I think it is. Yasberry.
Yasberry.
Kind of like a honeyberry, similar.
This guy,
Another elderberry.
elderberry.
Kind of stays tall and slim now.
Rosemary, which
Rosemary.
doesn't really belong in
No,
this section.
it doesn't belong there, but they were one of the original planters around here that
Yeah.
turned into Berry Alley, so we
Yeah.
got another spot for another
Yeah.
berry here.
Another
This one got
elderberry.
attacked by bugs here, so
Yeah.
but we still got.
And then more down there. And look at this little mimosa tree here you got.
This is a pink blueberry, that one. down
This is a nice mimosa tree right here.
there. Yeah, that thing's still got the flowers.
Is this the one that we got at the
Yeah.
same time?
Yeah. This
Okay.
Is that one.
I don't feel so bad. Mine's not flowering, but it's about the same size.
Yeah.
Hasn't done much.
Yeah, it hasn't done a lot of growth.
I love the
I thought
flowers.
it would grow
Look
a
at the
bit
flowers
more.
on a sucker.
Yeah, the flowers are beauty.
And the chocolate ones are beautiful too. And I think you got a chocolate one back there, or
well,
did you
I
get
got
rid of it?
Well, I gave the Shane the chocolate one.
Oh, okay.
And then I got one in the neighbor's yard too.
Okay, yeah, we'll check that out.
Yeah, I can show you that.
Back
one.
in the backyard,
Oh, yeah.
in the fenced area. So this is more strawberry or pineapple guava, olive, right?
Yeah.
These are olives.
Guava, that's the Takata version.
They're olive, yeah.
This is
So these
Francione.
two basically they pollinate each other, but they are also self-fertile to some extent.
Yeah. This is the Francione one that most, if you go
Yeah.
on Google and search hardiest olive or best one.
Yeah,
for Pacific
yeah.
Northwest, this one seems to come up, and
Right.
so yeah, and Cedar Rim was selling them too, and
Yeah.
it's done really well. It's actually put out a lot of olives, and then
Yeah.
a lot of them dropped off as the season. went
Yeah,
on.
we got some nice olive trees from Green Thumb Nursery in Nanaimo,
Nice.
and they were cheap, like $125 for a big tree.
Nice. Yeah, they've
So
got
yeah,
lots
we
of
bought
stuff
some of those
there.
guys. This is ginger.
Yeah, this is a ginger. I bought it for fun, kind of. I just
Yeah.
kind of like the variegated look on it. And then yeah, down here we got peppers like from seed here. So this one I can't wait to see. This one's gonna be cool. This is the peach reaper.
Okay.
Hottest pepper in the world.
Wow, a reaper.
You can see that when they're ripe,
Yeah.
they'll be a peach.
They
color.
already look mean.
Yeah,
They don't even
pretty
have
cool.
to ripen. They look mean. Look at that
And
guy.
then over here is the chocolate scorpion,
Chocolate
Trinidad.
scorpion, yeah.
So yeah, we've already harvested a few of these, and
Nice.
they go really dark brown.
Save me a few.
Really, yeah.
I want to try one of each
I'll
of
say,
these, yeah.
yeah.
And look at these
Be
cool
good
planters you
nuts to
got here.
save the
These are new for this year.
Yeah, we just put all these in.
Yeah.
Sprout box garden. Actually.
cool.
They're not too bad.
And they won't rot like wood does.
Yeah, so they'll last good 20 years, probably no problem.
Nice.
Doing well over here.
Yeah.
Getting tomatoes every day.
Tomato alley here.
Tomatoes is a bit of a mix-up.
Wow, nice
for one
chocolate
of the first years
ones.
of doing them, but yeah, these ones.
Really
We
beautiful.
got black strawberry, black beauty, Cherokee purple. Over here are black strawberries. I think.
Yeah.
These ones are prolific. They've been
Wow.
just doing awesome. You can see how some
Yeah.
get the weird large and That's the typical trait of a
You don't get any
hairworm.
rat issues? I guess they can't
I
really
think-
climb this
I did
planter,
find
can they?
one that had a couple chew marks on
Yeah.
it, but yeah.
Because that's a common problem this year is the rats.
Yeah.
And you didn't get any blossom end rot?
I only had a few blossom end rot in pots, but when I
Yeah.
planted all this stuff, I put a lot of the bone meal in there.
Yeah, because that's
Like a
another
fertilizer.
issue this year. For some
Yeah.
reason, a lot of people are having that. That's
Yeah, you
usually
gotta-
a lack of calcium for
Yeah, I've been
that.
lucky for that. Yeah, totally lucky calcium. That's why I put the bone meal in and stuff.
Right.
And when I planted all the seedlings,
Yeah.
grew all the seedlings, and when I stuck them in there, I put all the bone meal in and like a good fertilizer. And yeah, they have no blossom end rot. All day long, tomatoes are common.
Nice.
Like every day, I get a tray full.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
ripening up really nice now.
beautiful.
And, yeah, you can see.
Yeah,
I
those are a
took all
nice
the-
variety.
I've harvested most of the ripe ones here, but
Yeah,
inside, yeah, just take a few
Cool.
before you go. I got a bunch on the counter for you.
nice.
And then
What do you got?
Craig's jalapenos back here. These ones are huge jalapenos.
Some jalapeno
Pretty
peppers.
good. I gotta get these off the tree. I know they go red when they're fully ripe, but
Yeah,
they've been on here for a bit.
nice.
Yeah, they're looking
Nice.
good. Big suckers.
Hot peppers. We love hot peppers. And they grow well now in our climate because we get really hot summers now. So
And just got all beans over here.
it's a nectarine,
Yeah.
dwarf nectarine. You got any fruit on them?
Yeah, it's got some nice fruit on it.
It's got some
Big
fruit,
one
yeah.
down there, up there. we
Yeah, you gotta
some.
throw it in the sun.
Yeah, I know. I
Yeah.
should put it in the
And you know
sun.
what I do with mine is I actually cut the foliage away so the actual fruit gets sun,
Yeah, that's a good idea.
and then it ripens it faster.
It's kind of new to me, this one, yeah, because the
Yeah.
first year it got all the leaf curl, and then
Yeah.
so I fixed
Because
it
you gotta
up
keep
from
it
that.
dry in the spring.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's why I kind of got it
It's
under here
fungal.
to keep it dry, but you are right.
Yeah.
I should pull it out now that it's
Yeah,
not
put it in
raining.
the middle of the driveway
Give it
there.
a
Would be
little
happy.
love here.
These are peas or
Oh, these are beans. These are Chinese
Beans.
red beans.
Yeah.
Chinese red noodle beans. Waiting for them to come. We got
so.
dragon
2 years
palm.
ago, you had some palm trees here. They were Cerifera
Yeah.
camrops, and they died.
They were actually moved them
Or you
out
still
just
have
because I
them?
wanted to use this garden for something
Yeah.
else. Because I think it wasn't a good spot long term for them.
Yeah.
Because this garden bed, but
Right.
yeah, and then I started planting them out, and I sold a few of them and stuff.
Yeah,
so.
that's cool. It looks nice.
Yeah, then we got the
Scarlet
beans
runners
here
and
now.
all
I
that?
got garlic in here. These are purple teepee beans.
Okay.
These are black turtle, but they go black when they're fully ripe. And the dragon's tongue is a big winner, though. Everyone should be growing these guys.
Oh yeah,
You can
look
eat.
at
You can eat them when they're
Pretty.
even. You can eat
Yeah,
the skin
raw.
and everything raw,
Yeah.
and they're not too
that. Yeah,
ripe.
and then if you cook them, they just go green, right?
Yeah,
they
go
lose the.
green, yeah.
Which
Yeah,
is
these
kind of
are
a bummer, but
It is a bit of a bummer. Cool
same
to
with
see
scarlet
from here.
runners, right? They go different.
And then this one I've been just doing carrots in. This is our carrots from
Yeah,
India, black Carota carrots.
black
So
Carota
usually,
carrots. Cool.
Obviously, it's kind of crazy to grow carrots in the
Yeah,
summertime, but
yeah.
these ones supposedly you can grow in the summertime.
Neat.
So they work.
Like it.
So
And
far,
that's
they've been working
is
out.
that your camrops right there?
That's one of the old ones there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ended up just sticking a tomato plant in the side.
Yeah.
Because of my son when they broke a branch off. And
He's hiding it. Look, you even have stuff
actually
on.
Grew tomatoes from just sticking
Yeah,
sticking in there.
I know. We have actually tomatoes growing from our compost soil.
Oh really?
Yeah, just because there's seeds in there.
Nice.
And then you even have palm trees on the neighbor's
Oh,
shed.
good. Yeah, they're everywhere.
So you're
Those are
clearly
some-
running
those
out
are
of
some-
space.
Those are some jubei calendula.
Oop.
So you can see
Yeah.
here's one jubei here.
Oh yeah,
And
that
this-
one's growing well. Yeah,
This one's
It's
probably
already
about
split.
7 years old.
7-year-old
It's
jubea
gotta be,
right
'cause
there,
when I
people.
got
So
it,
that's how
it was
slow
about
they
4
grow.
to 5 years ago, and I got it. It hasn't
Yeah.
done much. I'm sure it would have done a lot faster if
Yeah.
it was out in full sun and
Yeah.
in the ground. but,
Totally. Nice.
So then we got the.
You should plant their backyard too.
Well, I did. We got the banana tree over there.
Yeah. I was wondering how that banana got over there.
And there's a medlar in the middle, and a pear tree on the other side.
Nice. And they're just renting, right?
Yeah, they're just renting it.
Yeah, so you can
they
plant
let me
whatever you want.
Deal with it.
And then another sable minor. So
sable
is this
minor, yeah.
one that we brought?
Yeah, this is one
Yeah.
of the ones that I had them in pots in
They
the
look
spring,
happy,
and then, this was a needle palm here that spear
Yeah.
pulled.
Mine is mine actually it doesn't look that great, so I'm gonna shoot a video of it coming up. I don't know if it's alive or not. It's got a frond coming up that's expanding, but the next spear is quite brown, but then it's sending up a flower spike. So I'm not quite sure what to think of it, but I'm gonna shoot a video and see what you guys think.
Cool.
And it was actually the best looking one there, so
Yeah.
I'd be
Should
choked
alright.
if it was dead.
Yeah, I'd be choked too. They should be good. Got you next year, maybe.
Yeah.
I noticed the ones I planted that I got this year too. They've taken a while to settle in, so maybe
Nice.
it's just settling in.
So let's look at just the front, right? Your neighbor's side that you
Yeah,
planted.
let's check out
So
the-
we're back in the front garden here. Give you guys another quick look of it. And Dave's also planted the neighbor's front garden because they're renters and the landlord doesn't seem to mind. In fact, it makes it look a lot better.
Yeah, it was just all weeds. I kind of maintained it a little bit, and haven't lately, but
Right.
yeah, this is kind of the spot where I've just planted a few things that I didn't really want in my yard, or something that I just wanted to do, or things to test out.
Your
or
extras.
So yeah, the loquat there.
Loquat.
That one around again.
And that's a cherry?
Cherry.
Yeah.
I think it's a Rainer cherry. There you go.
Rainer cherry. And that chocolate
And then we have the
mimosa.
chocolate mimosa growing up to the base.
So yeah, the base or the graft.
Yeah, it's starting to do hard. It's starting to flower. And
Yeah, they're a lot slower growing now than the regular mimosa.
yeah, they are beautiful though. I was really loving these things. And I had the one in the backyard.
They didn't grow too big for the backyard.
Yeah, it was like growing out like an umbrella, because
Yeah.
some of the ones you see in pictures.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, they do kind of call them an umbrella tree, right?
yeah,
They're good for
kind of a
shade.
nickname for them, umbrella tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, the one Shane has, he says it's doing good, so I'm glad.
Yeah. And then over here,
Yeah, here we have, this is the pineapple lava that's been just completely exposed, unprotected, not taken care of.
totally
properly,
unprotected, yeah.
Not really fertilized much. Maybe I have given it a little bit, but yeah, it kind of gets forgotten a bit over here, but it does really well. Like, no damage after that last winter, so
Amazing.
it's pretty cool.
Is that a Monrovia one?
Yeah, this is one of the Monrovia
I picked
ones.
the one up too, and I was actually doing the worst out of all of them. And I bought some species ones, and they're rocking and producing fruit already at this size, like only 2 or 3 feet high.
That's cool.
So I'm pretty happy about
We
that.
had more flowers over here and pollinators, but what I'm thinking about doing over here next year is maybe take a big section and just sprinkle seeds everywhere, pollinate
like wildflowers.
All
It's a good
over,
idea.
And, just
pollinators.
just let the pollinators travel around and help out. And over here we did the yuccas and stuff. And here's that persimmon, prairie fire.
Oh, okay, so that's the American persimmon.
Yeah, so we had that conversation, but we don't know. It says non-astringent.
Yeah.
We'll see, I guess.
I guess we'll find out.
But I did look at it'd be crazy to me for an American one. Like actually crunchy, and when it's not.
Right.
Right and raw.
I think in general you want to have them quite ripe, right?
Yeah.
So they're pretty good eating.
So we'll see. Yeah, I bet you they'll be yummy either way.
Another big pumpkin here.
Yeah, this one's taking off too. Another big pumpkin.
Look at that combination, a yucca and a pumpkin.
Yeah, why not, eh?
Why not?
Oh, this is cool. The melons. We grew all these from seed. We got not labeled or anything.
Look at those melons.
We grew seeds everywhere one day with me and my son. I think those are the Kajari melons. Lemon. Yeah, this is my first year just trying melons out and seeing if they work.
Yeah, they got the rock, which helps retain the heat.
Yeah, they're doing really well over there. So
that's cool.
Awesome. And we got the yucca, gloriosa.
Gloriosa,
a little trunk on it. It flowered, and then now it's.
And this is another rostrata.
Yeah, these are those little 1 gallon ones. From,
the Sapphire Skies, or whatever they're called.
Yeah, Sapphire Sky 1 gallons that they were selling at Maple Leaf around here in the area. And so they did okay.
They got them pretty cheap.
I can't get enough of these pups from the yucca rigid.
Rigida. Yeah.
Everywhere. You can take 3 or 4 of them when you want to leave.
Nice.
It's all good. Yeah.
So there you go. That's an update 2 years later. A lot more stuff in the yard, and actually, you haven't lost anything, have you?
Too much, really.
Maybe some of the Cerifera, some of the Camrops you lost, and that we actually didn't show the palm in the middle there. The
Butia.
The Butia. Let's quickly show you guys the Butia.
That one's been a beauty since I got it. He's one of my favorites.
This was a big Butia, and unfortunately in this climate they don't seem to do that well with the moisture. But so this one suffered a bit, but it's coming back.
We called her Big Bertha for a while there, the nickname. But she did really well. She was going unprotected for the first few years, and the last 3 winters. The first of the last 3 was kind of a bad one, and it took a bit of a beating, and I was like, oh. And then didn't protect it again the second year. The last winter did spear pull, but it recovered amazingly. And then after the last winter, no spear pull at all.
Right.
I did put an umbrella for the nasty part. Yeah. That's about it.
And you protect them just pretty much with umbrellas and heat cables, right?
Umbrellas and heat cables, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to minimize that time as much as I can, just to get them used to it. Because you can't really protect these things forever.
We didn't show this guy too, the big Tetrapanics.
Yeah, the Tetrapanics. This one, that's all new growth from this year.
Yeah. Mine's really shot up this year as well.
So these
Must
are
be
pretty
the
cool.
heat.
Yeah, they get good. That one, as you can see, last year's growth. That
Yeah.
one died off, and then you can see
Right,
it grew
right.
off from
They
the
just,
side.
They just kind of form a new trunk.
And then if you look on the ground, you'll be seeing the
some
little
pups.
pup. They're everywhere. The pups
Yeah,
pop up
yeah.
everywhere.
So they're actually considered invasive plant in most areas,
Yeah,
but
they're
here I don't
invasive.
think they are.
They'll move around, but
Yeah.
so what I do is they pop up, and then I've been trying to save them in pots, but
Yeah.
I find it's like 25% success rate. They're
Yeah.
hard to get out and
Right.
put into a pot. But I got a couple on the side of the house now, and I've been giving them away. So
Cool.
I'd like to see more of these around. These are pretty cool.
Listen,
Yeah,
thanks so much for your tour, and
no
it's
problem.
looking amazing. I'm actually going to show my wife because she's into growing the food, and
Yeah.
I'm into growing palms and tropicals.
Yeah, for
So
sure.
it's a good
Yeah,
mix,
you're
and now you
right
got
with all that.
best of both worlds here.
Yeah,
So
just doing a little mix of everything here.
Yeah.
Just having fun. That's the name
Cool.
of the game, right?
Thanks a lot, Dave.
Have fun. No
Thanks
problem.
for watching, guys. And the next video, I'm going to show you that sable miner, and I want to have some opinions as to if it's going to survive or not. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.